Welcome to our JetTech videos. This video will instruct you on how to install the HP 950-951 CISS tank system. The first step is to make sure that the tanks are placed in the drawer in the correct order. Starting from left to right, place the tanks in the drawer starting with magenta, then cyan, yellow, and black. Next, place the cartridges on top of the drawer and the ink lines and tank connectors inside the drawer as shown. The tank connectors are color-coded for each color tank: red for magenta, blue for cyan, etc. Make sure that the white tube clamps for each ink line are open and the ink line is not pinched. Insert the tank connector into the self-sealing metal-capped port, making sure the needle is in the center and the rubber sleeve is around the outside of the port. Press firmly into place. The next step is to prime the ink line. To prime, use the syringe with the priming tip that is included in your system. Choose the cartridge you wish to prime. In this case, the magenta cartridge, being that it was the first ink line we connected. Now, insert the tip of the syringe into the exit port of the cartridge and pull back and hold on the plunger. You will now see ink start to flow into the ink line. Keep pulling the syringe plunger back until you see a steady flow of ink entering the syringe, with no air bubbles present. Remove the syringe while still pulling back on the plunger. The ink line should now be solid with ink all the way to the cartridge, with no air bubbles present in the line. Now, clamp the ink line off by closing the white hose clamp. The magenta is now primed. Before priming the next color, make sure to thoroughly rinse the syringe with water until it is completely clear. This will prevent cross-contamination. Once all the lines are primed, you will be ready to install the CISS into your printer. First, we'll close the drawer, routing the ink lines out of the notch in the top right-hand side. Next, place the cartridges in front of the drawer and place your printer on top. Now plug the printer in and turn it on. Wait for it to initialize. Once the printer has initialized, open the front cover of the printer and wait for the cartridge carriage to come to a complete stop. Remove the original cartridges from the printer. Now, place the CISS cartridges in front of the cartridge carriage. Make sure that the ink lines are not twisted and are lying flat when placed on the inside of the printer door. Install the cartridges by placing them together at the front of the carriage, inserting the bottom of each cartridge into its designated slot. Press each cartridge until it clicks into place. Next, make sure that all of the white tube clamps are open for each color. If the ink line is crimped, pinch the tube back into place so the line is open. Now the ink lines must be stowed away inside the front door of the printer. Leave a little slack in the lines while pressing the lines into the notch on the inside of the printer door. Use the double-sided tape to secure at the point shown. Hold the ink lines at the edge of the printer down while closing the door. The ink line should now exit the printer door at the point shown here. Next, stow away the excess ink lines by sliding the line through the drawer opening. Your system is now installed. For each cartridge that is installed, the following messages will appear, both on the printer itself and on your computer screen. These are called scare messages and should be ignored. Choose the following steps for each screen that pops up. This is the counterfeit message that appears on the printer screen. Press OK. This is the warranty scare message. Press OK on this as well. For each color of cartridge, this message will pop up on your computer screen. It is important to click No on this screen, or it will mark the cartridge unusable, thus ruining the CISS system. This is another scare message about warranty, etc. This will pop up for each color cartridge as well. Press OK on each screen and you'll be ready to print. If you have any questions or concerns, please give us a call at 1-800-688-0129 to talk to a technical representative.